Hello, this is Myra Elaine from the Buying Space channel. I got two packages here. This one is from Two Hip Chicks, and this one is from Two Hip Chicks. And they, what they did was they're media mail savvy, and they sent this. Wait a minute. Well, they sent them both Ground Advantage. So I thought this one was going to be sent media mail, but maybe things changed at the last minute. They were trying to give me a break on postage. But I think I bought both of these boxes at the same auction. They arrived, within 3 days of each other. This one being the latest. So anyway, on this auction, I bought some vinyl, and I got so excited, and I don't need vinyl because I don't have a turntable. I haven't had a turntable for years. I thought I was going to get one 3 years ago when I had entered a contest, and the guy was just leading me on. He had no intention of getting me a turntable. So anyway, okay, Sarah, right? So let's see what Don and Mary brought. Now this was a purchase from the Hump Day auction. That's every Wednesday on Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller. Don and Mary are regulars at the Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller auction. And Don and Mary auction at Whatnot. It's hard for those words to come out of my mouth for some reason. And then Dawn is on the Deal of the Dawns. Now, last fall, I had gone into this chat room and I got carried away. It was I don't want to say survivors or preppers, but homestead people. And I agreed to sign up for a recipe swap. I had no business doing that. Since I moved in this house, I haven't been able to cook because I have scoliosis and the floors in there are too hard. There's a tile floor. So I don't cook anymore. So I shouldn't have done a recipe swap. But some of the ladies sent me recipes, even though I didn't send them recipes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find those letters. This may be months down the road. And send all of those ladies a little cookbook. Summertime cookbook from LaChoy. Wishbone, the light guide to fitness. Let's see, does this have... Oh, this has exercises in it in addition. I'll keep that one. In addition to recipes. Putting up. This is a wonderful book about what you can and what you can keep for a minute from straight from Whole Foods, which is wonderful. The Harvest Book, Organic Gardening. Meet Michigan's Apples. Don and Mary live in Michigan. Oh, all the different kinds of apples. Cool. Apples in appealing ways. Hardy har har. Heinz Guide to Successful Pickling. Marty might want to look at that. Time for Baking. And whoever had this stapled some information in the front. A time for baking. There's a newspaper article in here, or a magazine article. I love this old clock. I haven't seen something like that since I was a child. Fiber Diet Planner. A couple people need that. Baking your hearts to your heart's content. I think they got these at a estate sale. Holiday Solutions. And the person's name was on it. Family Favorites by Hidden Valley Ranch. Hot, hearty, and homemade soups. Before Marty was diagnosed with celiac disease, I used to use those Hidden Valley pouches to cook with. Barbecue basics. Pork for a natural for good nutrition. Pork, microwaving pork. Borden's Eagle brand magic recipes. Looks like cheesecake to me. Fruit fresh ideas. Banana tarts, banana angel cake, ambrosia. More canning ideas. More Than Salad Dressing, the Hidden Valley Ranch book. Microwaving vegetables. Spices, herbs, seasoning, and flavorings. And there are some additional recipes in here. And it talks about different kinds of herbs. Spices, herbs, and seasonings. Nice. Cooking with herbs and spices. You know, it doesn't hurt to throw a little bit of spice here and there because they all have different things that are good for you. Timeless recipes with minute rice. Marty sent me a video about rice, the sustainability of it. Real French dried onion cookbook. We have to buy the special gluten-free ones. They're harder to find, but we can do that. Crescent Idea cookbook. So there will be some of these we will keep. World's Fair International Cuisine. I see some Swanson on here. Definitely a lot of international flavor in this. Here we have Common Cooking Crises and How to Deal with Them. And pin this one on my refrigerator. Oh my goodness. Corn, not enough. Old. Ooh, don't want to think about that. Old corn. All-American favorite recipes with Mazola corn oil and gold medal flour. Wow. And we have the Jell-O pudding sampler. The Jell-O pages. People used to do some weird stuff with Jell-O. Now, the examples on this cover look delicious, but I'm talking about really weird stuff. The proof of the pudding. That will go, because it's hard to make gluten-free pudding. Joys of Jell-O. Lots of Jell-O books in here. I feel jiggly. Grandma's Greatest Hits. Looks like lots of carbs, lots of bread. Oh, and we can't forget the ice cream. Grandma always had the ice cream, didn't she? A Cake for All Seasons. Heavenly Recipes from Betty Crocker. Angel Food and Chiffon Cakes. The Fleischmann Treasury of Yeast Baking. Makes me itch. Incredible croissants. I love croissants. Cannot lie. I love croissants. The Well-Rounded Potato. And all the things you can do with potatoes. And I'm sure there's some they missed. Favorite potato recipes. So we're in the potato section. Talk about turkey. How to buy, store, thaw stuff, and prepare your holiday bird. Oh, and for those of you that are fans of WKRP in Cincinnati, turkeys do not fly. Herb Nessman knows. Stuffing for all seasons. That might be a good one for us because we have to make gluten-free stuffing. So our stuffing has to be homemade. Dietary fat guide and recipe book. Unless we want to pay $12 to $16 for 4 ounces. I kid you not. It's happened. Good ideas keep popping up. Velveeta cheese. And Lemony Delight recipes. Ooh. Teen Time Cooking with Carnation. And Evaporated Milk. There is time to cook. Yeah, at 5:30, probably in the morning. That's when there's time to cook. You know, all this us older women get up at 4 o'clock in the morning on the holidays, and then you talk about how tired we are and old. It's because we've been working to make your holiday what it is all morning and for days and weeks. And then you talk about us. Anyway, that's been my beef from the past. I don't do that anymore. I used to. I did the holiday meals for decades, and I was ready to start burning the turkey, but I didn't get to that point. My last Thanksgiving that I did fix, I didn't do the fancy dishes. I just poured stuff out of the can, and I didn't take the extra steps to make the turkey extra delicious. And it was just kind of a plain meal, which is fun. But, you know, it was kind of my way of quietly quitting. And I've taken it easy, really, for the last 5 years. I've done very little as far as family cooking. And I'm not talking about me and Marty and our household. I'm talking about with the extended family. And I just kind of resigned from it. And some people are okay with it, and some people don't care. And some people are quietly letting me know that they're not okay with it. But it's okay. I'm disabled now, and I can't get on this hard floor and tend to something on the stove or watch something in the kitchen. I just can't do it anymore. And because I have done so little in the last 3 years, since we moved to this house, I'm losing my memory of what I did used to do in the kitchen. I remember my basic gluten-free skills, but I'm not making any of my own recipes anymore, or cooking up a big 12-course meal for a holiday, or even a 5-course meal for a Sunday. It's just not happening anymore. And sometimes we have to be honest with ourselves. And that day in that chat room, when everybody was all gung ho about sharing recipes, I pretended for a minute that I was still like those women in that room that are still cooking for their families like I used to. And I'm not. And I have to admit it and move on. But the ladies that were nice enough to share recipes with me, they're going to get a booklet of recipes that's vintage and probably will bring back memories for them, and hopefully some of them will like it enough to maybe do a recipe out of it. I'm hoping that, but I can't ask for them to do that when I can't even do it myself, you know. So you all have a wonderful and blessed day, and enjoy your time in the kitchen if you're still able to go there and do that.